Truu back. Yeah. Shout out to the family. TLG on the beat. Bitter ones don't want me to tell them the truth. The Mag song by TLG on the beat. Giving a shout out. I had no idea there were skills, but gonna be putting something together. I was about to put something out in a couple of days, and I'm a pull back. Just because this needs this space. So this was I saw it on Macy K's page. So good looking out for even sharing, because I wouldn't have known. Yeah, Bluu Truu. Yeah. TLG on the beat, collabo, let's make that happen. Alright. So, I said I was going to show, I'm just let the music play me. I was going to show the three sisters. Turn on the light. This is the three sisters. This is what I have left right here. Just in this bottle. This is what I use to mix it in. I'm going to move my copper cup. As you can see, I have a little picture tape to the back. It's real dark, man. But that's called a Sri Yantra. So you would have to look it up, but it's spelled SRIYANTRA. It's called a wealth wheel. So I just taped that to the back of the bottle just so it could infuse the elixir. So I have my shot waiting for me right there, because I'm gonna have to do a second part to this video to explain, a lot of details and things about it. But that's how the mix looks. The R&R Canadian whiskey and the Gordon's London Dry Gin. That's how it looks. It's beautiful, like almost a golden color. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. Yeah.
Now this is extremely important, because what we're dealing with here, we're dealing with energy that is untapped. Remember now, your Yoruba thing, your voodoo, and all the systems that's now made popular were never meant for mass consumption or mass worship or mass ritual. We got 3 million white practitioners in Yoruba alone in the continental United States, and that ain't including your whole Santeria, which is the Latin American aspect of that particular of the Yoruba that came to the West. And that ain't including the black side of the Yoruba, and that ain't including Yoruba land of Nigeria. So we're talking about literally a religion that is so usurped and so saturated and stuff, so it ain't gonna do you no good no way. Same thing with voodoo. It's fast rising. You got thousands of white practitioners in the voodoo now. That's right. So what you need now is you need unconcentrated energy. We'll give you the other Congo right, which is the most powerful. But then again, you need some other ones that's very powerful that nobody don't know about because they come from this particular realm. So they're out of God energy, so they're extremely powerful. So there's 3 entities that came, 3 sisters. G.O.A.T, let's see. S-H-A-Y-O-L-A, G.O.A.T. Otincha, you spell it the best way, you're O-T-E-A-N-C-H-A, Otincha, T-H-A, T-E-A-Y-C-H-A, Otincha, T-H-A, G.O.A.T. Spell like phonics, how it sounds. That's probably the English language. It's the worst language to try to learn. Even the people in Europe tell you. The French tell you. Everybody tell you it's the worst language to try to learn is the English language. Because it's too many words, 4,000 words for the same damn, 4,000 words that sound the same, that's got 5,000 meanings. So spell like phonics, how things sound. That's how I used to spell it. So you spell like things sound. That's wrong. No, that was right. It might have been wrong, but it was right. Because my spirit told me this don't sound like this, and I would spell it out by phonics how it sounds. So spell by phonics how it sounds. Otisha, G.O.A.T, T-H. Okay. Otencia is a goddess of war, so she's going to be the fire. Tiacha and Sheola are nurturing spirits, probably like mother-daughter or sister spirits. They are nursing spirits as far as they are healers and nurturers. Those two. Then there was some male entities. There was Shumala, which was a warrior, and Omagumu, which was a head general that set over thousands of entities or warriors. So Ogumu, Omagumu, Shumala, Sheola, Tiacha, Otencia, and then two other ones came. Lokeo, which is kind of unclear what she does. I think she's a promiscuous spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Get your freak on.
That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, I had a visit from her in August, and showed up, hooked the brother up. So there's Sheola. Don't worry, we're going to be deep in this tonight.
Okay.
And then there's Kakambo, which is hovering, which has been dealing with me, basically. These two came, Kakambo has been dealing with me heavy recently and all, you know what I'm saying. Kakambo. Just basically, Kakambo is basically the proverbial hoa, male hoe. If you want to look at that type of thing. Basically, and I think of nothing else he does. Well, he's a warrior, but right now he's in the pipe laying stage.
Okay.
He's a warrior, and he's all that, but right now he's working on the pipeline, laying that pipe.
All right.
You know, he deals with the realm of the Hemmitt. What's that?
This is in a book form.
Huh?
Is this different?
No. This is coming from another realm. This is,
Okay,
you know, and I'm getting it backed up by 3, 4, 5 different seals.
Okay, then.
So he's in the realm of the Tallywacker, the Johnson, the Dipstick, the Hot Rod. That's what he does. So, his name is Kakumbo. Kakumbo and Lokeo. So Lokeo would also, you know, but then again, on the other hand, you know, some of these and all of these are tantric entities. We'll go deep into that. But anyway, the three sisters, Otencia, Tiacha, and Sheola. When I got hit, they told me to hook a certain elixir up. They said, well, you got some light and dark whiskey or liquor. I said, I happen to have some. And so I had to put this thing together. And as a result of putting it together, I drank 2 shots of it, and I didn't go through, and the pain subsided, and the healing came about, and literally, they got in and they worked all night to do what they have to do. Now, so, whatever the deal was, when I put this particular elixir together, I perfected it by November. So they came in August, by November I perfected it. And so, and basically the spirit realm worked with me to perfect it now. First of all, let's try to understand something about history, because we found another thing. The Moors came up into Europe for 700 years. And they had 16 major universities, and the complete society and complete culture and everything was taught to the European by the Moors. One thing they taught them was how to distill alcohol. So your scotch, your rum, your brandy, your gin, and all of the stuff, the bourbon, your cognac, all of that was taught to them by the Moors. The ancient science of alchemy. Now, if you study the government of the United States right now, there's one thing that coincides with the government of the United States is that with the history starting from 150 years ago or whatever, alcohol has been a very guarded substance, controlled substance, and but the United States government, if you study the history of it, it's probably more politically linked than anything. You know what I'm saying? You got several laws, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know, you got, in South Carolina, you got your ABC stores, you got this. They even used it for one aspect of ritual, and they also use it for warfare against us. You go to Detroit, man, they got a liquor store over, what, 365 days a year. 24/7.
That's right.
You see. So we understand that based on war also, alcohol has been a major factor with the Native Americans, with the Africans now, with the brothers and sisters here, and with other cultures around the world. So we know that this has also been a form of warfare for the white man. But then again, on the other hand, we must understand the medicinal and spiritual aspect of why the Moors gave this to the West. And why is it that they can sanction war, and the church can sanction war, and sprinkle some water on somebody's head to go to Vietnam, to go any place to get killed, but yet don't sanction alcohol.
Yeah.
This is one of the major keys, but it's an alchemical mystery. What is alcohol? Taking something that's original and making something new out of it. Why does Spirit say a spiritus? Why they call it spirit? They got, we saw the thing today, they got a liquor store, community spirit. Right. Community spirit.
Always wanted that. Yeah.
Now, the key here is they mix this stuff together. They mix this together. These particular entities. I perfected this thing over the course of months. Now, this is the problem. Because I tried to tell some people to do some shit. Niggas came to the lecture in Atlanta. The first thing they're going to do, our minds going to go into that old bullshit religion we belong to. What about alcohol this? Or we the new diet holes and assholes now. What about the yo-yo-yo? I'm like, listen, this has nothing to do with the alcohol per se. There's 3 spirits that come accompanied with this. That's the key. So the first thing is a lot of people, we into taste. I can't deal with it because I can't deal with the taste. And I'm like, you're completely missing the point. Yo, the cracker can tell you, I need your guts to be cut out. He come up in your ass, he remove assholes. You don't even question the doctor. You don't even question them. These people can come and all. I know a nigga, they sold hog skin on the back of his doggone back. They put us through all the kind of guinea pig treatment we want, and we don't question the shit. You understand what I'm saying? We don't question it at all. First thing we want to know is this and that and all, and I'm saying it has nothing to do with the taste. It has nothing to do with what the alcohol might do. Now, as a result, the 3 sisters, Tiacha, Oticha, and Sheola. The alcohol is just a doorway. It is just an opening, a doorway. Try to understand, because I know that part of our religious thing now is we take pride in not indulging. Who gives a shit? Has not indulging improved the quality of your life?
No. In Jesus' name.
Gotta go get the movie. The movie came out called Little Nicky. Watch that movie real key, Little Nicky. Because hell was supposed to take over the realm, but in the movie they got the devil in coat, and the devil, he don't want to take over the new realm. So he said, I'm going to rule the way it is for 5,000 years. I'm like, well, hell, for 5,000 years, we was in some trouble. So something got to give us some relief.
That's right.
So he don't want to do it. So his 2 children, one of the 2 sons, one was played by Zeus, Tiny Lester, whatever his name is. They broke out, well, fuck it, we going to go and rule anyway. We're going to take over New York City. And it was in the church, and the guy said, so you see, because we are fundamentalists, we don't get the sign. The guy said, God gives us a whole lot of jibbery, do, ha-ha.
That's
So
right.
we don't never really do that.
That's right. Every Sunday.
And the guy, like that. So the girl said, well, God took my son off the drugs. The guy said, well, I seen your son when he was on the drugs. He was a lot better when he was on that hash. He was still spring lip and everything. Now he's a complete idiot and asshole now. But when he was on that hash, we could deal with it. So when one stood up and said, me and I couldn't have children, and God made husband had a child. He was like, and so the preacher say, no, God didn't make sure that you and your husband had a child. Your husband's best friend, John, made So they said that we ought to need to get our freak on. Now there's science in this, because what they were doing, they was bringing back the Bacchanalian Dionysian realm. That's the realm that Jesus was supposed to usher in when he had his hope. You see, that you didn't understand the science. You see, the Bacchanalian realm and stuff, he was trying to usher back in. But then they had to go send little Nicky, because they sent little Nicky down there to get these two to stop this realm from coming in. Now, I'm going to give you all the spiritual stuff as we go on. But the key here is, this is a cure-all. I hit this, and man, people been taking this stuff in like, they dropping these chemtrails. So in July, the government said, no, fuck that. We're going to kill this nigga. We're going to kill this Negro, man, all out war. We ain't got to do nothing. They were sending 2 planes in the day and 2 planes at night over my house. Ooh. So the first one, and so I stepped out to the car for like 10 minutes to talk to this person to get something, and walked back to the house, and man almost died. But I fought it. You know, I fought it and stuff and all. Because see, now here's the real deal flush out. This is how you flush out. Because you can take all the stuff and all, but see, you got to race against time when you dealing with something on the chemtrail. So this ain't your regular. This is not your regular cold or your regular thing. I don't even get colds no more in sports. You know, I come down with a cold, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's gone because the spirits not come in and they do all that kind of stuff. And it's been that way all of 2000. So when I'm coming down with something, I know it's based on chemtrails. So I said, man, it's a race against time. I got to flush out quick. I said, whatever they dropped on me, I just walked outside and came back in the house, and it's so powerful that it's about to take me down. So what you have to do is you got to go get you so you got to OD on your stuff. So you go and get you echinacea, but don't take it. You take 10 of them, 10 or 11 echinacea. Yeah. Then you turn around and you take 10 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and in 45 minutes, 45 minutes you start flushing, so it don't take no 6 or 7 hours. You want to get it out quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And man, you flush so much till you flush out water.
Right.
You know you clean when water come out.
Right.
You know. But the key here is that's an automatic flush. It's extreme. Because you're going to do the other stuff and all, it might take a minute. You see what I'm saying? You know. The other thing I found that works faster would probably be those teas, but you know, the dietary tea, there's discrepancies on some of them can really harm you. So this here, you take that herbal thing and flush out. But anyway, the key here is there is three entities, and this is just acting as a doorway. Now, when I was in Charlotte 2 weeks ago, Charlotte, North Carolina, a group drove from Tennessee, the woman and man, they both was in the either late 60s or early 70s. They got in the car and they drove all the way from Virginia, they drove from Virginia down to Charlotte. And the sister was like, something's wrong with my hearing and something's wrong with one of my eyesight. And I told her to get the 3 sisters, and I'm going to show you how we going to show you what you have to do and all.
Right.
You know, y'all can't come down to Atlanta and let me mix the shit up for you, so you're going to have to just learn how to do this.
Right.
And so I told her what to do. She mixed the 3 sisters up, and I told her to take a bath. Just take 2 shots and go in the bathtub and take a bath for 7 nights. And her eyesight is returning and her ears is returning because her hearing is returning. Very key.
Are you ready?
You know, you go into the science on it. Now, what it is to perfect this, I had to take now, because the Moors is the one that brought this science of alchemy. So, in this case, because we're dealing with what survived, so we can't go and trace it back to Africa. We know that the science was not a European science. It was an alchemical science given them by the Moors. You understand what I'm saying? So now you can go and you can pray 7 times a day, and you can do all your little religious bullshit and all, or you can get funky and be the gods and goddess you're supposed to be. So this ain't got nothing to do with no religion, it ain't got nothing to do with no moralism, or whatever kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And this particular time, y'all should have figured that out. That's all the bullshit.
Yeah, that's right.
All this moralism, and all this foolishness, and all this religion, and all this all this old bullshit. Y'all should understand that it ain't got nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying? And you should also figure that any motherfucker that's leading you is some bullshit motherfucker. You should really take issue on the motherfucker talking about I'm your master. Really, fuck that. Seriously.
That's right.
You see, take issue with that shit. We talking about a new realm. And this is a realm where you got to sever ties. We'll go into that in a few minutes. So in this particular case, because we're going to spit it to the God, I had to take the existing aspect of West and East, or East and West. In this case, we're going to the top of the globe. So in this case, Europe would act as East. And the Americas or whatever would act as West. And so therefore, with the top of the globe, I said, well, I'm not going to go down as far as the United States. I will go as far as Canada. You see what I'm saying? So that's East and West. So basically, I took London dry gin, any London dry gin, except Tanqueray, because what you want to do here, Tanqueray is like, you want to get any, both of these things have to be 80 proof. That's 40% alcohol by volume, but 80 proof. You don't want to get Tanqueray because that's 87 proof. And you won't be able to get rid of the gin taste. Now, we took London dry gin and Canadian whiskey.
There it is.
Canadian whiskey. Both are 80 proof. And you mix them together. You mix them together. Now, basically what you do is you take the gin, you pour it out halfway in a cup that bends at the top because you want to pour it, and then you want to pour the Canadian whiskey in there. Then you want to take the cup of gin and pour in the Canadian whiskey and make it 2 bottles. So if you take 2 fifths, it'll make it 2 fifths. But you benefit medicinally if you get the half gallons. You know, there's several ones. I don't know if they got them up here. You got Windsor is one of the best.
Yeah.
Windsor Canadian whiskey. And then there's several, there's a discrepancy on the London dry gin, because down there they got Kingsley, which is good. They got Kingsley, they have Glenmore, and they also, Kingsley and Glenmore. And so, but I noticed geographically when you travel different places, you get different types of aspects. Just make sure that the gin is from London, and make sure it's not Tanqueray. Okay, make sure it's not Tanqueray. And you mix them together. Now what happens here is the Canadian whiskey, which is sweet, it goes in and it cuts down on the actual gin taste. So it cuts down on the gin taste to the particular point, whereas in 24 hours, it gets even sweeter. But even in about 3-4 hours, it gets even sweeter. But you can at least start drinking as soon as you pour it. Now the key here is, like I said, the other week, they hit another chemtrail, planes flew by the house, and I started coming out of the sore throat. And I was starting to take all this stuff, and I wasn't doing that. I said, wait a minute, hold on now. I gotta go hit them 3 sisters.
Okay.
I hit the 3 sisters, and it was gone. 2 days, 3 sisters, gone. They are gone. And it's 3 sisters is throughout mythology. You got Minerva, which is no, you got who's not Minerva? It's you got Medusa. There's another one right beside her. There's 3 sisters and there's 3 guardian sisters. You got the Stitching Witches. You'll see them in the movie Clash of Titans, which is a hell of a movie. You got to get that because Perseus is the Christ. That is a literal Christ movie of the whole mythology realm in the movie Clash of Titans. But you have Stitching Witches, and the Stitching Witches was all blind, but they had one eye they saw out of. That's the damn pineal gland.
All right.
And they was always mixing stuff. You always see it's always a pair of 3s to these 3 mysterious witches or whatever type, and they come in 3s and stuff. That's the mythology, but in this case, the 3 outer realms is Otisha, Sheola, and Tiacha. And these particular ones these are the ones that come in when you mix this particular elixir. And they do anything from killing AIDS, crack, anything you want. You can do it with this because remember, it is not just this. This is just the doorway. It is the spirits. Now, in the book, Universe, Earth, and Man by Rudolf Steiner. Rudolf Steiner's book, Universe, Earth, and Man, as well as the book Cosmic Memory by Rudolf Steiner.
Right.
In those books, he explains that the Canaanites or the Egyptians, your temple was a hospital. So not only was it a place of worship and all types of scientific things, it was also the hospital. But we know that surgery was your last alternative.
Okay.
Was your last alternative. So, but they did do surgery in Hemmitt now, don't get me wrong now. They were the master surgeons. You see what I'm saying? So that was the last alternative. Now the key here is, but that's in an emergency. Otherwise, they would come in if you were sick and you had something wrong, you had a messed up heart or whatever type thing, you know. And I'm quite sure that the ailments and the disease were limited, but then again, on the other hand, within the human body, you always had a certain aspect of things will go wrong. That's Murphy's Law. If there is such a thing, but then again, on the aspect of down here in the matrix, yes, it is. It ain't, if it can go wrong, it will. It can't go wrong, it is going to go wrong. Sooner or later. But anyway, they would take the body, put it in the temple, and they would basically call down whatever spirits they could do with a certain job, and the actual spirit would literally come in and operate on the body. And since the human body was very easy to repair, they could operate on the body, no problem. You see, they showed it in the movie Stargate when they put him in the sarcophagus, the thing was there, and it healed. Well, this is the same thing. What we're talking about here is something that's as simple as this. Other than you buying all kind of damn electrodes and all kind of needles and all kind of gadgets and shit that the white boys gonna sell you and stuff to stick up your butt and all that, you can do something that's spiritual. It's the gateway. See what I'm saying? The alchemical gold. And not only that, this thing here, so what happened was, one of the sisters like, man, I'm having a whole lot of problems and stuff, and it wasn't medical problems, it was basically social problems, economic problems, occupational problems. I say, hit the three sisters. So sure enough, we mixed the stuff, she hit the three sisters, they had some insurance thing, they couldn't find the title of the car. As soon as she mixed the three sisters, the title shows up, after months of looking. So we're talking about just, because what you're saying, you say, how can that do everything? We're talking about changing the atmosphere. So you can take this and spit it 4 ways as we get ready to do right now. Spit this 4 ways to change the atmosphere. Change the atmosphere.